And we will work into mountain pose, Tadasana. So look down at the feet, separating the feet about hip width apart, aligning the heels with your second and third toes. Then begin to lift all 10 toes off the mat. And then we're going to gently rock forward, pressing down to your big toe mound, and then rock a little backwards, pressing down through the outer edge of the heel. Rock a little forward, pressing down through your pinky toe mound, and then gently backwards as you apply the pressure to the inner part of the heel. Now slowly come back to center and try to distribute all the weight equally into the four corners of the feet and lift the toes higher. Notice how that connects to the arches of the foot too. And you're also going to feel the shin muscles engaged around the front of the leg. Now relax all 10 toes down, bend the knees slightly, and allow yourself to shift the weight forward as you press down through the front of the feet and feel the shin muscles turn on a little more. Keeping those muscles engaged, press back through all four corners of the feet to straighten the legs back out, engaging the quadriceps, but being careful not to lock the knees, because what happens, the quadriceps can turn off if our knees are locked. Pelvic bowl comes neutral. The muscles in the lower abdomen, your transverse abdominis, you want to pull them in and up. The muscles around the rib cage, we're going to squeeze them together, known as knitting the ribs, and pull them toward your hip points, creating that standing crunch. This is known as sealing the core. Once our core is sealed tight, keep it that way, and push up through the heart as you lift it towards the sky, feeling the spine lengthen, the side bodies lengthen. Tip of the shoulder blades draw a little closer together, the heart comes a little higher, and the line of the jaw comes back so the ears are stacked directly over the shoulders. Mountain pose, Tadasana, standing with purpose. Now let's bring our palms to heart center. Close the eyes. And take this moment to set an intention for your class. It could be something that you're trying to create in your lives, something that you're trying to achieve, or maybe it's something you're working on letting go of. Our intention right now with Monica and I is we're building this whole online platform for teacher training, which we're really excited about. And so that's what my intention is for today. And let's set the group intention to send healing love to all of the people in our communities and our lives. The secret to change is not focusing on everything that's happened in the past and trying to fix it, but shifting that attention to the future and what you're trying to create, drawing it towards you. Let's seal these intentions together with a deep breath in and a long breath out. Gently open the eyes, preparing for pranayama breathing. Interlace the fingers underneath the chin. Look up at the ceiling, open up the mouth, and exhale the breath, creating a loud ha sound. Inhale through the nose, chin drops level, the elbows lift high as you feel the lungs expand even more. Exhale, pull the belly button in, drawing the elbows close, every last drop of air from your lungs. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, make it your biggest, deepest. Exhale. Relax your arms by your side, mountain pose. Find the top of the mat if you're not there, working to a modified sun salutation. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, the palms touch. As you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Maybe it's soft, bend the knees if the back's tight. Bring the fingertips underneath the shoulders. Inhale to a half lift. As you exhale, bend the knees and float the right leg back, finding your lunge. Gently drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Come behind the tip of the fingers and try to press the hips forward and down here, working to that right hip flexor. You can stay here or bow the head to the inside of the knee to deepen. Come back to your breath. You can also press down through the back foot as you feel the knee lift slightly off the mat and pull your left heel towards your back foot to draw the hips forward a little more. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Slowly coming out of the posture, tuck the toes, straighten the back leg, find your lunge. Come behind the tip of the fingers as we energize both legs, pressing out through the back heel, making sure the back leg's completely straight. Now, can you sink the hips lower without bending the back knee? Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, and weight the left foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank, the shoulders come over the wrist. And as you exhale, come halfway down and pause. Inhale back up. We're going to do this 5 times. Exhale halfway down, pause. You can drop the knees and modify if you need. Inhale up. Exhale halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale halfway down. Inhale up. And as you exhale, lower all the way down, coming to our first cobra. Untuck the toes, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart off the mat. Now, pushing the heart forward as you ground through both hands, lift a little higher. Inhale the breath. Exhale, lower back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press up to all fours, hips to the heels, child's pose. This is your pose of rest. Come here anytime you need to recharge, refuel, to come back to your intention. Letting that be your guide through your practice today. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale forward to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pulse the legs to the left and right. Shake the head yes and no. I like to bend one knee and press the heel down of the opposite foot as I ground through the right hand. And then switch sides. Feels good in the hips and the back of the legs. Come back to neutral. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hips width apart. Now, put a slight bend in the knees to help straighten the spine more and push your hands forward to draw the heart closer to the thighs. Now, work the heels towards the mat as the legs start to straighten. Maybe they straighten all the way, maybe they don't, but we want to focus more on a straight spine. Lift the heels high. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. As you exhale, knee to nose, bring the shoulders forward, cheetah. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, big step forward, right foot to right thumb. See if you can bring the foot forward and hover it. Then slowly put the foot down. Drop your back knee down, untuck the toes. Come behind the tip of the fingers again, pressing the hips forward and down. You can stay here or bow the head to the inside of the knee to deepen. Coming back to your breath. The point of the asana, this physical part of the practice, it used to be just taking a seat in meditation. So we want to transform our moving practice into a meditation, always turning inwards, deepening whenever you're ready. Slowly starting to come out of the posture, tucking the toes, straighten the back leg. On the inhale, rock the weight forward, standing splits as you lift the left leg, opening the right hamstring, and then release the left leg back down. Bring the palms to heart center, soft bend the knees, inhale, round up one vertebrae at a time, it comes up last. Exhale, arms by your side, mountain pose. Nice, Andrea. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, bend the knees, floating the left leg back. Lift the hips, straighten the front leg. Use books or blocks if you need to help get the front leg towards straight.
Then instead of rounding the spine here, try to reach the heart forward, straightening the spine. With each inhale, the spine lengthens. On the exhale, we drape the upper body over the thigh more. Coming back to that moving meditation, letting go of the distractions, focusing forward on what we want to create. On the next inhale, come forward to your lunge. As you exhale and weight the right foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank, shoulders over the wrist. As you exhale, halfway down. Again, 5 times. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway. Remember, modify if you need. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway down. Last one. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Untuck the toes, hands underneath the shoulders, working to a deeper cobra this time. Lift the heart off the mat. Coming as high as you feel you need, pressing down through all 10 toenails. Think about rotating the heels away from each other to ground that pinky toe more. Lift a little higher, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Slide the palms back underneath the elbows, ground to the tops of the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog to modify another cobra. The inner elbows spin forward, the gaze shifts high. Feel your soul shine as you lift up just a little more. And then slowly lower back down. Tuck the toes, press out through the heels. The hands come forward again underneath the shoulders. And at the bottom of your exhale, when you're the strongest core engaged, press up to plank. Modify if you need. Inhale the breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels high. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. As you exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, big step forward. Find your lunge. Lift the hips, straighten the front leg. Maybe give your hamstring a minute to open as you start to deepen the posture, not pushing into it too much, but just allowing it to open on its own. Coming back to your breath, hinging more on the exhales. Maybe finding a smile somewhere in there too. Together, deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale forward to your lunge. Exhale the breath. As you inhale, rock the weight forward, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Flip the palms, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms by your side, mountain pose. We're coming to awkward Utkatasana. So reach both hands forward, shoulder width, shoulder height. Inhale the breath. As you exhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, the weight shifts into the heels. At the deepest, the thighs can come parallel to the floor. The gaze is out over the fingers. We tend to arch our spine here, rounding the back, so you want to lengthen the tailbone down just a little. Then here's where the work comes. Bringing the shoulders back over the hips, almost like you're sitting into a chair for 3. Can you sink another inch? 2. Exhale the breath. Inhale, slowly right all the way back to standing. Exhale the breath. Lift the heels as high as you can. And I want you to pay close attention to what's going on with your heels. As you exhale, slowly start to bend the knees, but if the heels fall at all, pause where you are and work them high again. At the deepest, the hips will be just above the knees. The core is engaged strong. Are you willing to go just a little lower, or maybe are you willing to stay where you are as you hone in the mind on the breath? Exhale. As you inhale, slowly come back to standing, heels down. Third part, you can modify by doing parts 1 or 2, or squeeze the inner knees and thighs together so they touch. Allow the heels to lift off the mat. Inhale the breath. As you exhale, slowly start lowering down. At the deepest, you're hovering just above the calves. If you need to, you can bring the hands to your mat to find a little balance, and then come back up. Squeeze the knees tight. Even though we're not in the studio right now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Kendall, this is not challenging enough. So lift the hips an inch. Exhale the breath. And as you inhale, without beating the top, slowly rise to standing for 3, 2, and release. Arms by your side, mountain pose. Nice work, everybody. Let's turn and face the left side of our mat, or whatever side you want. Coming to our warrior series. Actually, I forgot half moon. So we're going to come back to half moon. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, release the index finger. Bring both feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, body to the right, hips to the left. Feel the length through the left side as you push down through your left foot. Lengthening out of the waist, inhale the breath. As you exhale, work to the right just a little more. Finding your edge and allowing yourself to be there. Hold. Gently release. Inhale back to center. Exhale the breath. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, body left, hips right. Grounding to the edge of the right foot. Lengthening up through the spine. Now, can you squeeze your palms a little tighter, straightening the elbows? And then start to lean into your edge for 3. Maybe smiling through the effort 2. You got this. Hold. And release. Inhale back to center. Exhale the breath. Arms by your side. Coming to a back bend, separate the feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to your lower back. Ground the feet, lift the heart. Inhale. On the exhale, start bringing the shoulders back in space as you create your back bend. Press to the feet, straighten the legs, lift up. Now come back, hold. And release. Inhale back to center. Arms by your side, mountain pose. Now let's come into our warrior series. Facing the side of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, big step out to the left. Pivot your right foot towards the front of the mat or your front foot forward. Inhale the breath. As you exhale, bend the right knee, sink the hips low, warrior 2. The gaze will shift out over the right hand. Now, we don't have the heat, so we really want a muscular engage here to build that fire. So press through both feet and pull them towards each other, making you get a little taller, engaging the muscles of the legs. Fingers draw towards the shoulders, engaging the muscles of the arms. Now, can you sink a little lower? Nice, Andrea. Nice, Ari. Together, deep breath in. Together, long breath out. Inhale, shift the gaze over the left hand. Exhale, flip the palms, tilt forward, bit knee triangle. Form the thigh, left arm high. Notice relationship from your heel all the way to your shoulder. You want one straight line, so if the hips lifted, bend your right knee more, drop your hip down. I'm waiting the arm to deepen, using the core to do the work. Then we want to rotate the left shoulder open as we press the form into the knee or thigh, creating our first little twist. Hold. And release. Slowly come back to center. Can you sink down another inch? Straighten the front leg. Pivot the front foot. Pivot the back foot towards the back of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, sink the hips low. Warrior 2. Gaze it out over the left hand. Come back to your breath. Remembering that this is supposed to be a moving meditation. Maybe sinking just a little lower. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, shift the gaze over the backhand.
Put the palms tilt forward, bent knee triangle. Working into your expression, becoming aware of all the parts of your body and the energy tone that you're, or feeling that you're carrying in this moment. Unweighting the arm to deepen. For 3, twisting open, 2, and release. Inhale, back warrior 2, drop an inch. Straighten the back leg, pivot the back foot, exhale the breath. Inhale, front foot meets back foot at the back of the mat. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, big step to the right, 4 to 5 feet, arms parallel. Standing separate leg twist. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Bring both hands to the floor, and then we're going to bring the left hand underneath the shoulder, right hand to the hip or sacrum, and start lifting the right shoulder up as we draw the left shoulder under. Maybe eventually sending the right arm high. For 3, ground the left hand down, reach up. 2, find your peak, and release. Place your right hand down, left hand to the hip or sacrum. Start lifting your left shoulder up as you rotate the right shoulder under. Maybe extending the left arm high. For 3, reaching, shining up. 2, hold, and release. Place both hands down. Engage your core muscles first. Inhale, pop up to the tip of the fingers. As you exhale, extend your arms out like wings. Inhale, slowly come up, spine straight. Exhale the breath. Inhale, left foot meets right at the top of the mat. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, big step. Actually, don't do that. Bring your palms together, interlace the thumbs. Take a medium step out to the left, and we're going to pivot towards the front of the mat. So your back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Your front foot's pointed straight forward. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, standing twist to the right. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Gaze shifts out over the right shoulder. Ground through both feet, get taller. Now pull the feet towards each other as you twist a little deeper. Allow yourself to be in the posture. Maybe fist the hands as you rotate them in, opening up the fascia through the arms. Then re-extend. For 3, twisting deeper. Smiling at 2. And release. Right hand to hip, left arm high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forward, twisting triangle. Left hand to a block, shin foot floor, right hand at the hip or sacrum. Start rotating your right shoulder up as the left shoulder drops under. Maybe extending the right arm high. And just being in the uncomfortable for a moment. Allowing it to be okay. Ground the left hand down, reach up to the right, twist open. Slowly unwind. Bring your palms together, engage the core. Inhale, arms overhead. Shift the weight in the heels, pivot towards your left. Once again, towards the back of the mat. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, standing twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Come back to your center. Come back to your intention. Let's lean into our edge. Breathe. And release. Left hand to the hip, right arm goes high. Inhale the breath. Exhale, come forward, twisting triangle. Right hand to a block, shin, foot, floor. Left hand at the hip or sacrum. And start lifting your left shoulder up as you draw the right shoulder under. Feeling the stretch in the back of the left hamstring, the left IT band. Allowing any discomfort to just be what it is. Not trying to push it away. Find your peak. Slowly unwind. Bring the palms together. Engage the core. Inhale, arms overhead. Shift the weight in the heels. Pivot towards your right. Once again, towards the front of the mat. Left foot meets right. Mountain pose. Nice work, everybody. From the top of the mat, inhale, sweep high. As you exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a long spine. As you exhale, bend the knees and step the right foot back. Find your lunge. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Low lunge back bend. Take the hand expression your choice, maybe behind the head, sometimes on the knee, left hand on the knee, right hand on the lower back for support. As you keep pressing the hips forward and down, bring the shoulders back in space, lengthening the front of the body. As we all find our edges together, take a deep breath in, long breath out. And release. Come back to center, place your hands down, tuck the toes, straighten the back leg. Rock the weight forward, standing splits, and forward fold. Flip the palms, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, bend the knees, float the left leg back. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Take the hand expression of your choice. Lift the heart. And then start bringing the shoulders back in space. Coming back to your breath. Hold. And release. Come back to center, place your hands down, tuck the toes, straighten the back leg. As you inhale, rock the weight forward, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Flip the palms, inhale, sweep your arms overhead, coming to eagle. Exhale, eagle with the right arm underneath the left, hooking the elbows, palms together, thumbs towards the face. Bend the knees, sweep the right leg up, over, and around the left. You can bring the toes to the mat for balance in the beginning. To deepen, you can also wrap them around the back of the left calf. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. And now, can you sink a little lower? Nice, everybody. Just a little lower. Can you give me one more inch? Nice, Andrea. Way to push. And release. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, eagle on the other side. Left arm underneath the right. Left leg up, over, and around the right. Maybe the foot wraps, maybe it doesn't. And then settle into your posture. Sinking lower. Just a little lower. Can you find that one more inch? Awesome, everybody, and release. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose. Turn and face the left side of the mat. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, big step out to the back of the mat. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, fold forward. Standing separate leg stretching. So bend the knees here and wrap all 5 fingers around the outside edges of the feet. As you inhale, lift your hips.
Now, if the legs are all the way straight, you can start pulling on the feet to deepen. And just settle into the posture for 4 or 5 cycles of breath. Ground the feet, lift the hips. One last inhale. Exhale, deepen. And gently release. Inhale to a long spine. Engage the core. Exhale, extend your arms out like wings. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale the breath. Inhale, right foot meets left. Arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose. Turn and face the front of the mat. We're going to come into hands to feet. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Bend the knees here and glue your stomach to your thighs, chest to the knees. This may mean that you can't straighten your legs all the way. That's fine. Palms to the calves, fingers underneath the heels. Either or. Inhale, lift the hips. As you exhale, you can pull to deepen. Lean your weight forward. Notice how that deepens the stretch. Pull on the feet as you send the hips higher. Let's all take another deep breath in. Another long breath out. Gently release. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Balancing staff. Bring your palms together. Interlace the fingers. Release the index finger. Step the left foot forward, about 2 feet. Lift and extend the right leg. Once you unweight the foot, you're in the posture. You can stay here or the upper body lowers as you start to lift the leg behind you. At the deepest, you'll look like a capital T. Try to roll the right hip down. Point to the toes to straighten the back leg. Lift the biceps higher. For 3, you got this. 2, slowly release. Step the right foot back. Left foot meets right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm breathing hard after that one. Step the right foot forward. Lift and extend the left leg. When you're ready, the upper body lowers as you start to lift the leg. The left hip rolls down. For 3, 2, and release. Step your left foot back. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Mountain pose. Awesome work, everybody. Let's find the middle of the mat. Standing bow. Inhale, sweep high. Spin the left palm forward. Send the right arm back. Bend the right knee. And reach back and make sure you're grabbing the inside of your foot, not the outside of your foot. Once you have it, draw the knees back together. Now the work is kicking into the hand, creating separation between the calf and the thigh. And at the deepest, the stomach's parallel to the floor. One line of focus. For 3, kicking back and up. 2, slowly unwind. Windmill the arms, right arm high, left arm back. Bend the left knee. Grab your foot from the instep. Draw the knees back together. Now let's start kicking into the hand as you create separation between the calf and the thigh. Noticing you're going to feel the stretch in the quadricep pulling on the hip flexor to the abdomen. Find one point of focus. For 3, 2, slowly unwind, arms by your side, mountain pose. Coming into tree, shift the weight into your left foot. Bend the right knee, give the knee a squeeze. Now rotate from the hip and bring your foot at the deepest
To your hip crease, you can also find your inner thigh or maybe the calf. Palms to heart center or half prayer if the hand is on the foot. Now you may notice if you're not on carpet that your balance is better than it was at the studio because we have a squishy floor in there to challenge that balance. So enjoy being a little more grounded. Maybe send the arms high. Lengthen the tailbone down, straighten the left leg a little more if you can. For 3, 2, slowly bring the palms back to heart center. Release the right leg down. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bend the left knee. Give the knee a little squeeze. And then bring your foot to your hip crease, your inner thigh, maybe the calf. Half, maybe full prayer if the foot doesn't slip. And find your branches if you like. Knowing that every tree you look at is different, but it's exactly perfect. For 3, 2, bring the palms back to heart center. Release the left leg down. Close your eyes for a moment. As you inhale, acknowledge all the amazing work you've done. As you exhale, let that silly work go because it's in the past. It no longer matters. Let's come to the front of the mat and just take a seat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to fall open as we come into reclining down angle. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the stomach. Let's all take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Coming to the third part of wind removing, slowly draw the knees back together. Draw the knees towards the chest, catching opposite wrist forms or elbows. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, squeeze the knees tighter into the chest. And keep your breath moving like this. And notice if your hips like to lift off the mat a little bit, try to push your tailbone back towards the mat, and you're going to feel your spine lengthen a little more. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, squeezing tighter. Take one more deep breath in. Squeeze and hold. Slowly release. Extend the feet towards the ceiling. Flex the toes towards the face. Lift the heart off the mat. So you want to actually get your shoulders off the mat here. Reach your hands towards your feet. And let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach and hold. Now release. Bend the knees. Give the knees a squeeze. And I have a surprise for you guys today. Just as Monica and I are teaching classes, we're also taking different classes, and somebody had me do 100 bicycles. So now I know it's possible, and we're going to do it today. You may not like me through this, but you'll probably like me afterwards still, I think. So let's bring our right elbow to our left knee, extend the right leg long, switch sides and hold. Now let's pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We're halfway there, guys. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, last 10, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Bend the knees, give them a squeeze. Exhale the breath. Woo! Who had fun? I did. All right, extend the legs long. Send the arms behind you. Let's all take another deep breath in. Another long breath out. Bend the knees, bring the feet flat on the mat. Extend the hands up towards the ceiling. Ground your lower back into the mat and slowly begin to sit up without momentum. If you get stuck, just straighten the legs out in front of you until you come all the way up. Give the knees a tight little squeeze. And let's turn and just lay down on our stomachs as we come into our third cobra. Working into spine strengthening, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift the heart off the mat. Just as we work the front part of our core, we want to work the back part of it now. So weight the hands and just use the upper body to look back to lift the upper body. Can you get a little higher? Nice, use a little higher. And release. Right cheek to the mat, looking to the left. Toes together, heels fall open, palms face up. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Bring your mouth back to the mat. Roll onto your left hip. Bring the right arm underneath the body. The palm is face down on the mat. Roll on top of the right arm. And bring the left arm underneath the body. As you inhale, sweep your right leg towards the ceiling. Focus on your breath. Point the toes to help straighten the leg. Rotate the thigh inwards. For 3, lifting higher. 2, and release. As you inhale, sweep the left leg off the mat, pointing to the left toes. Rotate the thigh inwards to the heel, roll out a little bit, get a little higher. For 3, 2, and release. Inch the fingers back towards the knees a little more. We're going to lift both legs. Inhale, lift them up. Chin is on the mat. For 3, 2, and release. Opposite cheek to the mat, toes together, heels fall open, palms face up. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another deep breath in. A long breath out. Bring the mouth back to the mat, come in full locust. Ground just through hips, flip the palms down, and as you inhale, lift everything off the mat, sending your arms back like wings. If you want to work strength, you can send the arms forward. If you want to work flexibility, you can send the arms back. For 5, 4, 3, just a little longer, 2, and release. Opposite cheek to the mat, toes together, heels fall open, palms face up. Together we inhale, and together we exhale. Coming into Sphinx, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. So you're coming high on your forearms. Tuck the toes and press out through your heels so the knees lift. Press your palms down to lift the heart higher. Now pull the elbows toward your hips as you deepen the stretch in the front of the body.
Close the eyes. And can you find balance between effort and ease? Can you cultivate a feeling of gratitude for something in this moment? For me, it's being with all of you and practicing. Let that feeling permeate all the cells of the body. Deep breath in, long breath out, and release. Opposite cheek to the mat, toes together, heels fall open, palms face up. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to all fours. Then walk the knees to the front of the mat. We're coming to hero, reclining hero. Bring the knees together so they touch. Then pivot the shins out so the heels are wider than the hips. And then we're slowly going to lower the hips down. If you have pain in the knees, bring the hands to the feet for support here, or sit on a block or book. If you can work the hips all the way to the mat and you want to come back, you can bring the hands to the feet and gently walk down one elbow at a time. At the deepest, you can catch opposite wrist forms or elbows. Close the eyes. Come back to your breath. And let your heart shine. Deep inhale, long exhale. Bring the hands to the feet if you're down, slowly come up one elbow at a time. Come all the way up, place your hands down, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pulse the legs a little left and right as you get the blood back to the knees. Then find your neutral down dog. Inhale forward to plank. As you exhale, halfway down, palms. Inhale back up for 5, halfway down, palms. Up for 4, halfway down, palms. Up for 3, halfway down, palms. Up for 2, halfway down, palms. Up for 1. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Coming into bow, bend both knees. Reach back and grab the outside edges of the feet or ankles. If the low back is sensitive, go for the ankles. If it's not, grab the feet. Draw the knees back together. And when you're ready, kicking the hands, lifting the heart off the mat. Short sips of breath in and out. If the low back feels okay, draw the knees a little closer and kick back and up. For 5, 4, 3, can you smile? 2, and release. Opposite cheek to the mat, heels fall open, palms face up. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Another deep breath in, another long breath out. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, inhaling to all fours, camel. Stand tall on the knees, and bring your hands to your lower back so the fingers are pointed down. Ground through both shins, lift the heart, take a deep breath in, and pull the elbows closer together. When you're ready, start bringing the shoulders back in space, creating that back bend. Maybe sending the right hand to the right heel, left hand to the left heel. Then push the hips back forward. Keep the core drawn in. Find your edge. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Slowly come up. Place your hands down. Spread the knees wide, peaceful warrior. Hips to the heels. It's like child's pose, just with wide knees. Walk the hands further out front. Lower the upper body down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale back to all fours. Coming to a cat roll. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. As you exhale, lift the spine high, bow the head, draw the tailbone down. I like to come high in the tip of my fingers and walk them back just a little to deepen. Then work my palms back to the mat, pushing the hands forward. Inhaling the breath, exhaling the breath. Slowly come back to neutral. Bring the hips to the heels and sit up tall. The knees are close together. Coming into rabbit. So if this is uncomfortable for you, just do another cat roll. Otherwise, bring the hands to the feet. Inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Start rounding the spine as you bring your forehead to the top of the knee. From here, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, pulling on the heels to deepen. Keeping the weight out of the top of the head so it's not actually touching the mat. Inhale, the hips lift higher. Exhale, pull, working a little deeper. Come back to your intention. Breathe. Slowly bring your hips down. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Then roll onto your right hip or just swing your legs out in front of you as we work in a stretching pose. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, hinge forward, grabbing your big toes with your peace fingers and maybe capping them with your thumbs. Find a straight spine as you pull on the toes first, pressing the heart forward. Now to deepen, you can walk the heels forward. Keep the core engaged. And just allow your body to open at its own time as you work into this moment, into this posture. Inhale, maybe finding a little more length. Exhale, maybe hinging a little deeper. Hold. Gently release. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms by your side. We're coming to a seated spine twist. Bend the right knee and bring your right foot to the outside of the left knee. Send the right hand behind you. If you like to bend the front knee or the left knee and bring the heel outside the hip, that's fine too. Inhale, sweep the left arm high. As you exhale, twist to the right, wrapping the arm around the knee for leverage, or to the inside, pushing back for leverage. The gaze is over the right shoulder. Close the eyes, draw inwards. Inhaling life. Exhaling all the junk that we don't want to let go of. Slowly come back to center. Counter twist to the left. Swapping out the legs. This time, left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm high. As you exhale, twisting to the left, wrapping the arm around the knee or to the inside as leverage. Keeping the shoulders stacked over the hips. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twisting a little more. Slowly release, counter twist to the right. And when you're ready, find downward facing dog any way you like. We're coming to one-legged pigeon. If this is too much, you can always do pigeon on your back.
Let the heels inhale, right leg high. As you exhale, bend the knee, float the knee behind the right wrist, inch the left leg back. Lengthen your spine first by coming high on the tip of the fingers. Then you can stay high here or lower down. Wherever you are, just close your eyes, come back to your center. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, lift the upper body. Tuck the toes, press back to down dog. Lift the heels, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, float the knee behind the left wrist. Walk the right knee back a little. Lengthen up first. And when you're ready, you can slowly start coming down. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, press back to down dog one last time. If you're on your back, just find Savasana. If you're in down dog, notice how this down dog feels versus the first one we did today. Maybe a little more open. Then drop the knees to the mat, turn around, lie down on your back as we come into our final posture, Savasana. Close the eyes, allow the palms to roll open. Feel the echo of the postures in the body. Come back to your intention. The secret to change is not focusing all of your effort, your attention on fixing the past. It's on focusing all of your effort and your attention in this moment on creating your future. Start to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Then roll onto your favorite side in the fetal position.
And then slowly begin to sit up, crossing your legs out in front. Bring the palms to heart center with eyes closed. Ending class formally together. Thanking you all for sharing your presence and your energy in this virtual world with everybody that was in class today. And for showing up to your own mats day in and day out. Monica and I truly believe it's our presence and our practice on our mats and in our lives that help make this world a better place. May you all be happy, may you be healthy. May you know and feel love in your lives, and may you walk this world with ease. Still in class with the voice of the universe, one Om. Take a deep breath in. Namaste.